I've just started my stream at 22:20, three twos. Literally just started it. Just noticed it. I've just killed my game stream and just started up this stream because I don't want the two streams to be together. Sometimes I forget and I let it pass through, which I don't like doing. Because I use my medicinal stuff now, and eventually I can just delete these if I want to. The ideal was to get some, what's it called, reaction stuff up, but I've stopped watching movies. There's probably some moments. At the end of the day, I've put a lot of effort into YouTube for at least 2 or 3 years. The last year I've not tried because I just don't see the point with this lag. I know what I mean. Um, what was I on about? I don't remember what was on about. I ain't even done my stuff yet. No. Oh, we got on the wrong screen. There's one thing we need to change. Yeah, the movie and the music. There we go. So we'll put that over here. We got abused tonight. Somebody came in my stream and called me trash Wraith or something. Don't know what I did. I'm guessing it was a random. A random means a player that is playing the game in your lobby and he's in your team and he plays like a random. They just randomly do random things, There's no actual intention in what they're doing. There's no pre-thought. It's all random. You know what I mean? So I guess he was one of them. Not liking me. Were you allowed to talk about that, mate? Yeah. Nice one, John. Nice one, John. I'm gonna go toilet. Blowing it on stream. I never used to blow it on stream. It's kind of like I don't like lying, so I wouldn't do this on the gaming stream without not knowingly doing it. Do you know what I mean? I knowingly just did that. I could have stayed out there. I just don't see the point. You know I'm doing it. So and eventually one day I might quit it again. I was quitting it. When was it? 4 months ago. I'm not doing it again. I'll do it in my time. It's my sleep substance. You know what I mean? Uh, it's my sleep. How do you hear angels? I don't know. Where's my music then? Find this one. I think I know this one. I've clicked it before. Couldn't go out today. It was really raining today for a very, very long time. So I thought I could go to the park. I started cooking at 4 p.m. That's how rainy it was. And I would not usually start cooking until somewhere between quarter to 5 and 6 p.m. And I was cooking it, started cooking at 4, put my oven on at 4. I could do nothing. I could have gone to the park and got wet. I just didn't see the point. I did a little run on there, the treadmill, and I walked on it with a jigsaw earlier on while I was doing the game on the jigsaw. He's breaking my ear again. My ear, my I'm not gonna do it because it's you know who. What a nightmare with the randoms tonight. They're just so I don't know how you can be so bad at a game that's been out for 5 years. It's the damage back. Crazy man. I had a nice bit of sleep last night. I didn't sleep great. I said it on my early stream. I forget I'm on two different streams. Um, I didn't wake up today until about 11 a.m. and I went to sleep about 1 or 2 a.m. So whatever that is, I don't know. 2 a.m. Let's say. That's 9 hours I was asleep. Don't get me wrong. I was definitely half awake for a long period because I needed to go to the toilet, and I was even dreaming of. It was a wind up. It was like I think it was making it harder. You know, it's a nightmare. It's one of the like. It's a slight problem with me waking up early. So when I wake up early and I'm still tired enough to go to sleep, I never realize I've woken up and I need to go to the toilet. And then when you get up, you end up waking yourself up a little bit. It's a slight problem. I've had a 8 hour sleep the other week, didn't I? It's the first one in years, and I think I've had another 8 hour sleep tonight, but because I wanted to go away, it kind of ruined it all. Never got the lyrics, have they? Two of my other songs have appeared in the last 24 hours as well. You've been in me for a minute here. That one reappeared in the last week. That one reappeared in the last week. It's like never one appeared earlier on. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it probably appeared tonight. Trying to balance my rage on the other one. Now I know my triggers. The game's obviously the biggest trigger is the lag. Then the skill-based matchmaking. And obviously the randoms, but that's because of the badges. The randoms' fault that they're just cheap, you know. Everybody's landing hot. Everybody's going on about, have you got a 4K? Have you got a 4K? I got a 4K, you ain't got a 4K, you're crap. Do you know what I mean? And I get many, 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 many random teammates that have got 4Ks and 20 kill badges, and they're freaking dead a lot. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand that? The badge is not actually that valuable. You're just landing hot every game, losing game after game after game after game after game after game after game, trying to get 20 kill badges. You're not learning how to play. Or you got the 4K damage bit. So if they do survive a bit, at least the damage one, at least you learn something from it. Do you know what I mean? As long as you play mid range, you got a better chance of staying alive. You're going to get damage. Therefore, you're going to see how fights are, and you can start seeing the chess side of it. When is the right moment? Which way should you enter the fight? Where are you in line of sight? Where are you not in line of sight? Where could you get third partied from? Do you know what I mean? And you got a little process, and you start forcing yourself to think that way. You'll get faster at it, and then in it, 21 days, 30 days max, it'll come into a muscle memory. That's what I find is you get like a method to play, and then it becomes a muscle memory. You got this, 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 this. You do that becomes a muscle memory eventually. If you repeat it for 21 days or whatever, it's like I'm playing at the moment. And there's bits missing in my game. Like, but if I added those, they would become muscle memory, and that would make me a better player. You wouldn't see it being micro things, but in there's certain moments where I die and I do something wrong. Like I'm not prepared for my loot. Where I used to be, whenever I was walking around, because I don't care anymore. See that? I used to walk around the map. Whenever I was going anywhere on the map, I would think about my loot before I come to any points of interest. And if I wanted something that I wanted, and I worried that I might get into a fight or whatever, I would make sure I had a slot free, so I wouldn't be stood still for that extra quarter of a second to drop the thingy. Do you know what I mean? Because you could instantly die. Do you know what I mean? And things like that, add these things into your game, they become a muscle memory, and then you become a better player. You're doing a lot of things right. I was playing with these two earlier on, and I think I had 10 and I had 12 kills, and I don't care about that shit. But they were like, "You've done well. You've done well." I said, "You don't understand how bad my randoms are, dude. You know what I mean? The reason I've done well is because of you two. My randoms are terrible. Do you know what I mean? And once you start playing with other people and there's some form of teamwork going on, I don't die as much. Therefore, you get more damage. Therefore, you get more kills. It's called teamwork. Stop playing on your own, people, and do some teamwork. That's why I go on about it so much. Are you so fucking blind and sheep-like, hive-minded, whatever you want to call it? You know? Think about it logically. So if somebody's got a 20 kill badge and they're playing as a 3 stack, and you haven't got a 20 kill badge and you're playing as a solo, it's fine. Stop thinking they're better than you. They're getting revived. Their teammates keeping them alive. Do you know what I mean? One of them's dying and he's on 10 kills and he's just died twice and they've respawned him a third time to give him another chance to get another 10 kills. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't really mean anything. It's because it's a pedestal thing. You've something's in front of you and you think that that's the pinnacle and it makes you hard to get it. I know how that is. I've done it, you know? I thought about that a little bit on the 20 kill badge and I felt like that a little bit on the 4K. The 4K didn't bother me too much because at least the 20 kill badge, you've got to have some form of skill to win 20 fights. Do you know what I mean? So mad. They're going about their stats so much, and you got people playing solo. I don't understand. I'm stronger. I started drinking that wormwood tea today for parasites. So I'm going to drink one a day, and I'm going to write it on my calendar so I try and create a muscle memory, like a habit. Because I did some, I quit something. Oh, fuck it, just out here. I did no fat, so 35 days. And I could have kept going. I just like, fuck it, I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. I really don't know why I did it. But I was like, fuck it. I was going to go to 44 days. And I thought, ah, fuck it. I've done 35. I wanted to do 31. I wanted to do a full calendar month, 29 and a half days, 29 days, 31 days. So I thought I'd do 31. That's a full month. And then I let it slip through. And it ended up being 35. Because I wasn't sure the exact day I started on. I thought I was 2 days wrong, possibly. So, and it's hard for the first couple of weeks. Then it gets easier. No pun intended. The same as trying to quit smoking. The first couple of weeks are really hard, and then days get slightly bit easier. You know, I've got a torturous mind. It will torture me if I'm trying to quit something, but I've got to control it. I've learned to control it. I can shut my brain down basically if I want to. I can close everything out and live in my own little world. What you call it? What's the word? I don't know what the word is. Oh, it's auto played. Try to be a slightly at the moment, right? Before I used to be probably a 9 or an 8 out of 10 for streaming at the beginning ish. Yeah, an 8, a 7 or a 7 to a 9. Right? Let's say that because I don't like saying too much about myself. So a 7 to a 9 on streaming, being a streamer. Now, recently, I was only putting in raging so much and pissed off with this fucking lag. This is making me look a bad person because I'm raging and I don't want to rage. I'm sitting here not liking myself. Do you understand that? Not many people sit there and don't like themselves. They might have a horrible voice in their head, but I actually don't like myself because I'm moany and I don't want to be moany. I don't mind giving tips a little bit, but I didn't even like that because it is moaning. Do you know what I mean? But I brainwash myself. I program myself. It is tips. It's not moaning. You're not putting it on in game. You're doing it on your stream as a tip space. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously the game slowly went the wrong way. It was like, oh right, everybody's just doing damage. They've not learned the game. They're dead over here all the time. They're dead over there all the time. They don't know how to transition the map. Oh right, do you know what I mean? Too late by then. We got 5 thumbs up tonight, and I did the I'm watching. I did the jigsaw on the treadmill. Oh baby, don't know what I'm Give myself a thumbs up. The background wall. I used to be a good streamer. I'm not good anymore, but I've been trying to work on myself. So let's say I was like an 8 for bad. That's how bad I was. So I was bad an 8. Yeah, an 8 as a streamer. I'm giving myself an 8. All right. I think 7 would make me a little bit nicer, and I don't like myself, so that must mean I must be at least an 8 on the scale of a bad streamer. And then slowly, the last few days, I've been working on myself and making sure I didn't get angry every day. I come on with a good vibe, and they give me shitty teammates. Um, and I did it tonight. I've had nice sleep. I got a little bit ratty, but we had some idiot come in the stream. I just won a game. He called me the worst Wraith ever. Like, so he's obviously a random that just hating. Probably I'm saying something truthful. He doesn't like hearing it, and that's what it makes it. I show. I what to call it? I put a mirror on the player, and they get to hear what they've done wrong and what they possibly could do right. You know, and 80% of the time I'm spot on. Spot on. Sometimes it's very moany. You know. So I'll give myself an 8 now because it's more moany now than it is tippy. You can only put up with lag in a game for so long, and there's something dodgy going on in your account, and you can't keep it in. You just got to say, this is dodge. Then it all made sense. You know, it's a company that pay streamers to sell their game, to make to open Apex packs 80p each on their live streams to let kids watch it, so it influences the kids to buy Apex packs and sit there and open them. And they get them to use certain legends that aren't free. So I'm not saying it's done exactly pinpoint like that, but you get what I mean. Then they get you to make a video that has certain skins, and then the kids want the certain skin. I'm sure, possibly competitively, they make them keep their heirlooms on in the pro league, whatever you want to call it. Possibly there is probably a little rule. I'm not saying it. I'm curious that you have to keep your heirlooms on in a competitive league. People, I'm pretty sure that might be a rule because there's no reason to have some of these heirlooms because they're a nightmare. The Bala song. This is why I believe I'm shadow banned because they used to talk this way. You know what I mean? And they don't want that as a stream because my stream was growing, and some well-known tips people in the game have been on my stream and they've copied my content. What a nightmare. Guess what I did? I've made chicken today separately so I wouldn't fucking eat it, right? And I thought it'd be smart because I'm going to eat it later. I turned the oven off and left it in there, didn't I? But the fucking oven stays hot, doesn't it? It's fucking. It's a pebble, basically. It's a fucking pebble. My chicken is a pebble. We might get high. I've decided to get high. I'm not in a bad mood tonight. I've had a bit of sleep. Had a bit of a plonker come on and say something. I don't know why. Wasn't really saying nothing that bad. I wasn't like I said I was a bad an 8. I'm now giving myself the last couple of nights, or definitely tonight, a 6, except for this one kiddie. That changed the atmosphere. I got a dead stream, so I'm going to react to any small idiot. You know what I mean? I haven't got a lot of people. I wouldn't want to talk. I wouldn't want to make fun of. To make fun of them. They sit there and think that they can sit there and make fun of you. Yeah, right. And then you ain't going to say nothing back. It's your fucking stream. I got a mic. I'm going to use it. You know what I mean? Well, mate, have you watched any of my tips videos? If not, if not, go and watch the crouch side jump like a pro one. Go and watch the weapon switch faster one, and go and watch the head glitch. Um, go and watch the head glitch one as well, and watch the defend like a pro, the positional thing, and then you'll see some basics how I play, and I can add more in it if you want to. You know what I mean? I've got no problem helping people if that's what they want. Some people just want damage. Can't help them. Can't be helped until you do things the right way. Got to program your mind. This game is a crouch style jump game. Then it's a wall jump game. You know what I mean? That's basically your movement. Do you know what I mean? Um, the rest of it is next probably a third party game. Third party before any everything else. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then it's just there's not much to the game except for the abilities. You just got to learn the abilities and what the enemy can do and what you can do and what they can't do. And eventually you start seeing who favors the fight due to the legends. But it usually goes wrong because the players have played wrong. Do you know what I mean? Where the legends were right for the fight, but the players were playing it all wrong. Movements are important. Singling the fights out is more important. It's what I do. Timing, hit the fight at the right moment, drop one of their players quick, and figure out where their space, what entry point they would come after you killed their teammate, and then be ready for a different position from that position to cover that space because his teammate will might have communicated or pinged. Do you know what I mean? So wall jumps aren't hard. Outside jumping's a bit of a memory thing. You got to just force yourself to do it for a week, and it become a muscle memory, and you won't even think about it anymore. Same as riding the bike. You just pedal and steer, and you're not even concentrating anymore. Um, that's classed as cheating, mine. So be careful. You'll have a mouse against controller players, and you still have aim assist. Just do what you want. You know what I mean? Famous streamers are cheating. Famous pros are cheating. So, you know what I mean? You're a kid mucking about with your game. If you're not thinking about cheating people out of money, you know what I mean? It's up to you, innit? You know what I mean? I'd love to say, don't do it, but just know it's the wrong thing to do. As much as you might want to learn M and K and it's hard on console, do you know what I mean? If you want to genuinely use M and K, go and play Call of Duty. Do you know what I mean? Because it supports M and K. But I understand the draw of Apex because of the movement. I like it because of the movement. I like it because of the abilities and the legends because it changes the way you can play the game. People used to just control space, angle there, angle there, angle there, and then it'd be a deadlock until somebody got knocked. Do you know what I mean? Well, now you've got abilities that can break the space, whether that's a dome from a Gibby, whether that's a Wraith portal or whatever. Do you know what I mean? A jump pad. Do you know what I mean? That really changes the game. Do you know what I mean? And then when you play higher, when people are cheating, and they do, any esports game, there's loads of cheaters because they got a lot of ego problems, a lot of narcissists. Do you know what I mean? No offense to them, but it's true. So they will cheat because they won't give a shit if they don't. You know what I mean? As long as they're winning, they don't give a fuck if they're shit at the game. As long as they're getting applauded, they don't care. You know what I mean? As long as you're not gonna end up like that, do what you want in your game, innit? But just go and play COD. It's MNK. I've installed Black Ops and it's MNK. I'm a better MNK player, but I've played on controller now for 5 years, and I understand what aim assist is now. It makes you lazy because now when you're on mouse, the screen don't move that fraction, and you're just like, oh shit. Yeah, mate. Have fun. I don't read chat much when I'm eating. All right, it's burning my mouth. Ugh. Shit, too much mustard, baby. Hello, Sully. How are you? What have I listened to? Right, what have I missed? I was miles away. M and K, hi mate, how's it going? Hey, listen, no, I gotta go sleep. No worries, mate. Catch you later. Nice chatting. When I go on a rant, I go on a rant, mate. Sorry, dude. That's fucking this game has trained me, and the dickheads out there have trained me. Hello, Sully. How are you, dude? I fucked up my chicken, mate. I made a chicken to make a panini. Made the salad. I did everything correct tonight. I didn't put any salad cream in it because it burns. I made sure I did it dry, and then I could just put my mayo on later. I even made sure I bought fucking mayo because I meant to do this the other night, and I didn't even have no fucking mayo. Well, I left it in the oven, the chicken, to save it for later. Well, the oven's still hot, innit? Fucking turn it into a pebble. My chicken was a pebble. Jim, nice one. I did a little run on there today. I was thinking about doing a back exercise with the barbell, but I couldn't do it on the bench. I realized I couldn't do it. I wanted to like lie my stomach on the bench on an incline and lift the bar up, and I realized it won't work. I could do it with dumbbells, but then I got to move it a lot, and I got these weights in the way in the front that I just lift it up and put it on them to give me a decline bench press. So I don't want to move it all. It's like I got to figure out an exercise for my back because my shoulder's so fucked up. I'm deciding to do weights on my chest maximum twice a week in 7 days, and once or twice on the biceps, and a bit of treadmilling, and a bit of trampolining, and a little bit of bike riding. I need a chin up bar, but I was going to buy a bed, but I'm not going to stay here now, so I'm not buying a bed. I might be buying a van. I'm not enjoying it at the moment. Painful. I'm a little bit demotivated, but I know if you stop, it's a bitch to start again. So I'm just going to keep going, and then one day I'll raise my vibe again. I'll be right. Be a light bulb go off in the morning, and like, bang, I'm back, baby. Let's fucking go. Why is it in that? Yeah, mum. Never give up. Can't stop me. Never back down. That's my fucking problem. That's the one that I need to kind of work on. But it is what it is. I am what I am. I am what God made me to be. Um, Most of my faults now are not from my making. That's the way it is. But hey, somebody's in prison somewhere and they didn't even do anything fucking wrong. They've been set up. Who's worse off? My ego. That's it, really. People seeing that I'm telling the truth, and then I win. It's like a winning thing, isn't it? If you think about it, it's an ego thing. I win. People see that I was telling the truth. That means I win. That's ego. That. When it comes to a movie, what I do is I put a movie on here, my camera stays there, and I give the link, and then somebody can watch it on their YouTube at the same time as I'm watching it on mine. But I haven't watched the movie for a bit. I've not been feeling it. I'm not very excited to watch them. So well, that's why I watch like the games. Something about games, they magnetize me. They take me in. I go inside the game. TV doesn't do that. So I watch YouTube because it's shorter and it keeps me going. Keeps me entertained. Even though I don't probably listen to fucking 70% of it, but there's bits of it and it keeps changing, so it keeps me going. You should just listen to music on there. Now I let some normal stuff come in. The cancer cure, they are people. Is that the parasite killer? You are what you eat, people. You are what you eat and drink. So watch what you eat and drink. I think there was a tip in the Bible once. What you should do. Something about trees. Instead, I wanted to watch some of them, and I got excited about it, and I fucking blacked out. I wanted to listen to a song, but I don't know what one it was. Shit. Yeah, that's a good song. I get in trouble when I listen to her songs on here. I get fucking in trouble, man. I got in trouble on about two of her videos now. But not get me in trouble again. That camera's pretty fucking big now. I'm there. Sometimes we got subtitles, but all the links are there. You can see the name, and I can always share a link if anybody wants it. I've heard the other ones, but I wanted to change. I didn't want it to become familiar, and they feel a bit naughty because they're well spicy. Well, what have you got then? School? Yes. We might be playing a little bit of Black Ops. That's about it. I kind of use gaming instead of watching TV. You know what I mean? So I don't play different games. You know what I mean? Just concentrate on one. But I might be doing a little bit of Black Ops because I lag a lot on Apex, and it's not good for my stream. It's not good for me, and it doesn't make me look very nice. You know what I mean? So I moan about my lag, and it gets me angry. Do you know what I mean? If I weren't lagging, I'd be fine. But it's made me a bit of a different kind of guy. Genuinely, the lag. It's been hell, man. Absolute hell. The amount of fights I've lost due to the lag. I'd say 50% of my fights I lose because of my lag. I shouldn't be losing them. I'm dropping them, man. I'm like one shot, and I can't even get my bullets to go anywhere near them. It's a fucking night. Ah, right. You stopped early then, have you? Or school stopped now, have they? Ah, right. I used to concentrate on Apex. I would play 5 hours a night, no worries. But the game slowly have just worn me down. The fucking randoms they've been giving me. Playing on your own for like 18 minutes of a game. Playing in Diamond, like your teammates are dead before top 15. They were like 17th squad, 18th squad, many, many, many times. Worse than what I got now. You know what I mean? My players were fucking a nightmare. I was lagging. And I even had packet loss on there, so it was worse in a way. I don't know when it was. Always remember moaning about it. Fucking freezing, sticking. Always beaming them. They're down to one shot to keep getting away. I got to have to fight with them twice. And you, mate, take care. Have fun. Play on the game and play in the world. Life's for living, baby. See you later, mate. Nice playing. Nice chatting. It's nice to see a bit more stuff in the chat that have somebody to talk to. Forgive my mood sometimes. It's the lag. It's hell, man. I am literally broken. I'm broken due to this lag. Broken my character. Pisses me off. Please go ahead. Single soon. I'll be single soon. Be single soon. I'll be single soon. I'll be single soon. Single soon. Single soon. Single soon. Got to learn about the larynx. I don't know what. I got to learn something about getting the position of your larynx right. I don't know what my voice is going to be like. I think I need some nose work to get my nasalness gone. Well, I need fucking teeth. I don't know what I wanna do. Living on these shoes. I'll be single soon. One minute. Comes in. It's an 11. Yes, baby. Yee! My shoulder. I must have worked out my breast or something the other day. I'm aching around here. Something's got to work out. Maybe the dumbbells were doing it. Dumbbells are a lot harder now. Yeah, maybe it's dumbbells. I did 50 sit-ups in a row the other day. They're not like proper ones. They're kind of like halfy crunches, I think, or three quarters. I'm not sure. I'm just doing it. It's more to get me breathing weird. Do you know what I mean? And getting me a little bit hot. You know, my heart beating a tiny little bit. You know, and just not having any regrets. A lot of regrets for not doing exercise, or exercising, or working, or whatever you want to call it. You know, not being active. Because I was really active. Really active. I'd work 5 days a week. I used to do overtime. Then I would work 5 days a week, but it'd be 10, 12-hour days, you know? Then I would still do DIY when I was home. I would still play a game, but doing it, this is not how I used to play, you know? It used to be teamwork tactics and we played matches. So that's what I used to do. Be quite active, you know? And go out now and again. Obviously, if you're married, you can't. That's why I would end up gaming more. Obviously, I was not gaming early. I wasn't gaming until 9:30, 10 at night, you know? A little bit I did. Uh, Give a new toy in it, you know what I mean? I built an extension to allow the computer to be in more of the home, not under the stairs, you know? More connected. I could sit there and do what I enjoy doing, and then everybody else can do what they want, and we're still connected. Even then, I was trying to be connected, people, you know? I was thinking about the energy back then. Connected, baby. It's just been perfect. I'm gonna do perfect. Can it still be there? Shit. Not in a bad way there. Fucking hell, what have I done? Fuck this up, haven't I, people? Yeah, I fucked this right up, haven't I? Yeah, I fucked it up. Why not? Oh, what was I even listening to now? I fucking forgot. Oh my gosh, that's bad. Oh my gosh. Never one, people. I remember this when I first heard it, man. What's that? Kids came on. I need to blow my stuff off screen. It's getting lazy, see that? I kind of like it's not giving up, but I'm like not interested in this channel much, you know? The lag is making me look bad. I run out of months. We literally need to be buying a van before Christmas or immediately after. I'm trying to raise my vibe a bit, get my sleep pattern back a little bit more, keep exercising. Today, I genuinely was thinking about baking cake trying to make it a bit healthier than my chocolate that I'm buying. I'm still getting a treat, but I've cut down a little bit more. I'm eating a mint chocolate tonight. I thought it'd be healthier. It was actually said it was made with like some real mint or something. The reggae one. What you know? Right little. I can't do that, mate. Oh. So what? What's that one? What did I just say? It's a unique sound, isn't it? Do you know how it works? Ooh, eh, eh. Shut my window. Realize it's open. Eh, eh. Yeah, baby. Eh, ooh, eh, eh. Shine. Ooh, eh, eh. Ooh, eh, eh. That was a song earlier on. He's doing a cover. Heard it before, I think. Give it a thumbs up. Thought she was playing the piano, but she's not, I don't think. She's just dancing. Very bright light, like heaven. Now there's a place last summer before the fall. Sky was purple, bottle. We felt it all. Lighthouse on the hill. We opened the door to a different world, leaving everything behind. You and I, open up your eyes. But I could stay here. I won one game on my own. The teammates fucked off and left me. I even typed up. I did this to get at their egos. I gotta admit, fuck it, it did feel good. But I did it to get their egos. They flew away. They were flying away. One of them more or less got knocked, and I started typing. It's not easy on a controller. I typed, what was it? Next time, wait for your best player. And I went on to win the game. And I just thought I just type it just for their egos, you know, because I'm alive. It don't matter if I die now, but I ended up fucking winning as well. Lol. They never typed nothing back though. Fair play to them. I think they took it. Fair play for them. That's my job, is to give tips and wake people up, you know? That's all. Evolution, if you believe in that, if you believe in God, you know, doing good. Whatever it is I'm doing is good. It's definitely going to be helping the gooder, the lighter side. It's leaning that way. The positive and all negatives, you know what I mean? How much more positive do you want it, or how much more negative do you want it? It's your choice. You know what I mean? Something like that. A bit like I used to speak, but I don't anymore. I don't feel it at the moment. Maybe I'm just on a low vibe. I'm low motivated. I don't think I'm depressed. I'm very low motivated. But I'm not impossibly. I am able. I would say not able like to like body clock. No, getting me to go shopping is a bit of a push. Lack of interest in it. Do you know what I mean? Or you should be interested in the food you're getting for the weekend, and I'm not. It's been ruined. I think when I first moved here, I was interested in. I bought these sauces that I hadn't had for a long time. I thought treat myself. You know, it's kind of like a. It's like, oh, some. You know, when you get a bit older and you have some that pops up from your childhood, and you end up eating it, and it's like, oh, it's so reminiscent, or whatever you call that. You know, something like that. I don't know what I'm on about, but I think I made my point. There's a blacked out there. Forgive me. What's this one here? What's this one? I don't like this one. She's a beautiful lady as well. I love her hair. You've taken my heart away. Stop taking my heart away. I know where we're going. She's in a relationship and he's trying to chat her up. You're a prick, mate. You're a prick. Happy, happy. Got to drink that horrible tea again tomorrow. I did it today, and it's better if I drink it when it's a bit warmer. The hotness kind of makes it not as hard to swallow. But I'm not making a lot of water in it, Mike. I'm making it getting over this fucking pain quick. I'm gonna do one a day, and I'm gonna try it for 2 weeks max. And if it doesn't improve, I know I probably got to do two. I think I've got to do two a day. That's why I don't want to do it. But I'm doing an experiment, okay, people? You got to start with a small amount first and see if it gives any effect. All right? It's called experimenting, people. This is what I do in games. I experiment. I test things out, and I think the averages, the law of averages, the ratios, and I look for moments where I can do something more aggressive in the moment. It's been a long time since I played with somebody who's like that. It's not been for a very, very, very long time, if ever. Had some people close to it. I think it's the best way to play a game, and it works for football as well. But it's hard to get people to play that way. It takes teamwork. Hopefully, if they bring this esports mode in, if hopefully I get my lag fixed, I hope then I can actually play the game how it's supposed to be played, and I can fucking beam people like I know I should be. Literally, the amount of times I'm getting away one shot, two shot, three shot, and I got 7 bullets left in my gun. You know what I mean? So I know I'm gonna do them without freezes. I know they're dead. I'm gonna get at least I would say 4 knocks out of 10 fights now extra. Without my lag, I'll get another 4 knocks out of 10. It's not a lot, but that's a substantial amount. It's more than a foundation to allow you to improve in the fight because now you're in a 2v1. Do you know what I mean? Um, it is quite important when you look at the math side of it. Quite important. It seems to keep happening on me. Some people chasing me recently. I don't want to turn around and try and challenge it because I'll start lagging. You know what I mean? I'd rather have an angle to work off of, get a slight beam on him, and then change my angle and then keep the beam going. But that hip fire, man, you could see it, man. I won't get no hits on him. I don't get no aim assist. It's like anti-aim assist. It's like fucking the bullets are not allowed to touch him. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking joke, mate. It's worse than Ali G, man. Ali G had better fucking that was better aim on that geezer. The shit has happened to my bullets, man. Fucking fucking anti-magnetic bullet, man. It won't let my bullets go anywhere near the enemy. It's just going all around them. And it's not even near them. It's fucking crazy. And I'm sitting there and I've got to experience this regularly. Hello, Habron. Oh, baby. You would see me. I just sit here to burn me TV time off me. I need to edit. If I want people to see me more. I need to edit. I need to stop moaning about lag. That means I need to change games and then start uploading, content create, and then do it on another platform as well. And then I'd grow. I know how to grow my channel. I'm just not enthusiastic in any of it anymore. I'm waiting for that little buzz, that little buzz you get now and again that makes you want to get into something. Do you know what I mean? I've lost a lot of enthusiasm for games. Do do do. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna do a vlogging one not long ago, but then something went wrong, so I didn't do it. But be careful what you say nowadays, though. Be careful what you say. That's the problem now. That's why I don't say certain things. I'll use a game and I'll talk about something in the game which is literally reflecting something out there in the real world. That has nothing to do with this game. But if you look at it, the energy of it, the basis of it, the foundation of what's happening out there is what I'm saying on here. You know what I mean? Uh, why is the world so selfish? Why is the world this way, that way? Games like this, training them to be selfish. Therefore, you've got 100 million people playing a game that's quite selfish in its content. You know what I mean? That is going to train a lot of brains. That's the way I look at it. They've got to read between the lines with some of the stuff I'm saying. Some of the stuff that I'm fucking pissed, man. The lag is hell. Oh my gosh. I ain't not shitting you, man. It's fucking so frustrating. I've actually shaked in some fights. I am scared about what's going to happen to the lag, or is my aim assist not going to work? Do you know what I mean? And earlier on, my aim assist didn't work. I was right there, face on face. He was one shot. I still had 7 or 8 bullets. I'm shooting, shooting, shooting. Not one of them is it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was actually getting nervous, thinking, fuck's sake, man. I bet they think I'm shit. My aims are just literally missing him. It is so weird to feel. It's like your aim is, it's just fucking weird. So how the hell, when you're that close, can not one of the bullets go on aim assist and just take the bullet to the enemy? Just like missing him like a force field. Fucking shaking in some fights. Yeah, that's the one. That's the most hell. That's the hell bit because you're going through it on your own. I'd love to. Who was I watching the other day? That Zeus guy, the Australian. If he's Australian, I think Oceania, whatever it is. He's got like 250p, and he's not lagging. Not got what I got. He can still track them and stuff like that. And that's somebody with over a 200 plus ping. And he's raging as well. So, you know, I think that's part of gaming, a bit of raging. Some people used to like my rage, used to find it funny. I think I was proper back then. I was more pretty honest. What I was saying was right. Now I'm having quite a moan in there as well. Fucked off with the lag, man. I got to put all this shit. You know what I mean? I just want to fucking say it out loud. You know what I mean? Keep saying it. And then just, shadow bans. Kind of happens in the real world, doesn't it? It just happened on this game. Yeah. Yeah, you should try COD. Try. Oh, COD's not bad. It looks really nice, but I hate the audio. I absolutely despise the audio. It's like a sense is missing from me. It's really important in my game that I can hear footsteps and understanding where they're coming from. Otherwise, I feel slightly naked without that sense. Like, it's an unenjoyable experience for me playing the game. Can't feel the game. How the fuck am I going to know where they're all coming from without actually them always being in front of me? I didn't like Warzone for that. Fucking didn't like that. But I think they got better settings on the PC installed. I think you can kind of pinpoint noises a bit better. I think, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, he's not lagging like me. What I'm getting on my screen is hell. It's really weird to play with. It freezes. That's all I can explain. It freezes. You lose micro control. Your twitching's gone. Fuck your twitching. Your twitching's stuck. Then it twitches, and it's too late because the guy's moved twice by then. Fucking frustrating as fuck. Ooh, I was gonna make a channel, a different one, like a vlog or a blog. I'm not sure what you call it, with a video. I'd already bought a mount for my mountain bike to put my phone on. Then I can have a camera on there. I'm doing some other stuff as well. You're in control. Why? Why I hear you say, I hear you say, John. Hey, hey, this. I didn't want to use my dumbbells. I wanted to use a barbell. And I can't do it because the fucking thing's in the way. I can't put the bar down. It's a bit of a bitch. I don't want to use my dumbbells. I gotta move the bar out of the way. Ooh, Look up, child. Ooh, eh. Baby. His sketch, he unsubscribed. Oh, fuck. I haven't spoken to him about this. He's resubscribed. Oh, well, why did you tell me you unsubscribed me? What the fucking have I been doing wrong to you then, eh? Raging at me randoms, man. They're not listening, so it doesn't matter. People are listening. You understand what not to do. Then you haven't got some dickhead shouting at you at a game, and you slowly learn via toxic communication. How many views you have last night then? 41? 41? Fucking epic. 41 there. 41. Oh, we're climbing, people. We're climbing. We are climbing. We are climbing. That is beautiful. Do I listen to that or do I do that? That riles you up. That wakes you up. That makes you think, come on, you're alive, bitch. Stop wasting it. What do I do? Fuck it, yes. Watch that, baby. We got an alcohol-free beer. We're super powered. Yeah, I used to have packet loss, but I bought another internet. Now I haven't got packet loss, so it makes it even more infuriating. And I've bought the internet that other people have had that I've spoke to, because I had a certain internet that isn't powerful in our country, and it had packet loss. Um, so I wanted to buy this one, but I couldn't where I lived. Couldn't buy it. I was kind of stuck with it. I was thinking, well, at least I can stream. You know, it's not about me looking good. It's about the coaching. It's about the tips. You know what I mean? It's about actually helping them improve. Forget me raging on my randoms. When I'm coaching somebody or giving somebody tips, I'm giving them tips, man. And genuinely will help. Let's say there's 1 million players in the world. I can help all 1 million of them, not just the top 10% or the top 20% or the top 30%, the top 40. I can help the ones at the bottom. That was what mine was about. You know what I mean? I really never really didn't really care about the lag. I thought, well, as long as I look okay, you know, as long as I'm at a certain rank and I'm playing well in situations, you know what I mean? They can see, you know, what I'm doing, you know, and they can see the value of what I'm doing. It wins a lot of situations. It might not get you a lot of damage, but it will win a lot of situations. Every now and again, I'm a more forward player and I get good damage then and I get good kills. And when I'm playing with people, it's even easier. I was playing with that John in legs earlier on. I ended up with 12 kills, 2,980 damage. I didn't even notice because I'm just playing with them and then covering their angles, they were covering my angles. Sometimes I had a one on one with somebody. And then sometimes I was doing wall jumps, and sometimes just doing tight knitted reactive stuff, which was working. Um, uh, but without them two playing, I don't think I would have had that sort of game. It would have been completely different. I wouldn't have put as much effort in, and I wouldn't have survived a few situations because of them. Teamwork is so important, man. Especially on this game. Do teamwork with somebody on this game, you're going to end up a master, no problem. Do you know what I mean? No problem. And you're going to end up with a 4K at least because you're doing teamwork. You could have, say, 3 games in a row, lasting 8 minutes, and you'll get, if you're lucky, 1,500 damage and you'll die. And then you have to play another one and another one and another one. And maybe on the fifth one or the sixth one, you might get a chance at a 4K. But if you're playing one game with 3 teammates, so you've got two friends on top, when you get knocked, they're going to revive you. Now you're in game two, and you're still in the same game now. You've got a massive advantage. You've got another chance at the 4K or the 20 kill badge because if your teammates just revived you early game. Now you've got 10 kills and you just died. It's not game over. Like the other poor guy who's playing solo. You know what I mean? The badges don't mean much, but if you want that, there's easy ways to get it. Do teamwork. If you want to look good, the wall jumps, fast thinking, reactive fingers, and all that. That's all you need. I got the brain. I'm not fast with my fingers, and I don't care enough anymore. Do you know what I mean? I got the brain, but you got to have a faster brain and faster fingers and confidence. And that's the difference between probably the best player in the world and myself. Which isn't which just seems not a lot, but it is a lot, but it's not a lot. Do you know what I mean? If I cared on this game, I'm predator. I'm not saying I'm number one, not saying I'm number 10, not saying I'm number 100, I'm not saying I'm under 200, but I'm predator. If I'm trying on this game, I'm predator. With no lag and I'm trying, I'm predator. Um, but I'd much rather play as a team and get a bit higher in predator. You know what I mean? I'd rather be a sort of top 250 pred because we're playing as a team. You know, much rather that. It's much more enjoyable experience, and it feels like you're alive because you talk to people. You play on your own, man. Fuck me, it's almost like watching TV. I think I like the chatting with people. That's what makes it. That gives it extra energy, extra life. You know, you're not on your own. You're not isolated. It's like a new world, isn't it? It's a weird. I don't know how to explain it. You just know somebody's voice and you know their game name, and it becomes a person. In you don't know what they look like. You start in a way subconsciously you're pitching them, but you're not. Or add stuff to a game. Why play alone when you got the internet? The internet's amazing. It's here to bring people together. I started doing videos for it now. A lot of people don't believe you. They just look at your ping and they don't believe you. But I've made some videos now which people just shut up now. They don't like it. Sadly, we don't live in a world. If you tell your truth and it looks like you're telling the truth, and it emotionally seems to come across that you're telling the truth, oh no, we don't believe people. Oh no, we wind the fucking hell out of them, Matt. You know what I mean? We just pretend we don't believe them. We just keep winding them up and making them suffer even more. Sadly, hopefully it changes, eh? It will change. Let's be positive. Yeah, it's an enjoyable experience. Better than TV. Movies are all right. I used to like movies. I get lost in a movie. I get lost in a movie somewhere in there. About halfway through, I get lost in the movie. But games, you can get. I get lost pretty fucking quick. If I care, I don't care at the moment, so I'm half in and out. Not in. Definitely not in. 100%. I'd feel it in my head. Yeah. Come on, baby. I love gaming. Brilliant. So many people alone in the world. If I can get a game, start communicating with somebody. That's why I want to bring this clan shit back, see that? This is why I wanted to get my channel up a bit bigger. I wanted it to run a community in the Discord and bring like clan systems back, match systems back. Then you've got a community, then you've got people see that that's happening, and then they want to be part of it, and then communication starts growing again, and people start talking to each other again. You know what I mean? And people start getting connected again. Very simple how games work. Games basically is a mini society, a mini world. And if you can get the gaming fixed, you're in their brain, and now you've changed them people all around the world. I mean, it's fucking. That's a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. What do you think, Look up, child, baby. Which one? This one or that one? Where is it? That one. This one, that one, this one, that one, this one. I need a place to call a garden. I need a garden. I live on the floor. I have a garden. This isn't the right song. What the fuck happened here? Wait, what's this? The colors were like looking normal. Um, that fucking Amos is lad missing earlier on. That was crazy, man. People think you're so shit, man. And it's like I'm sitting there thinking you're making me look a right shit. Here you are. Sometimes the rants are also getting your truth out as well, without saying it. Saying it. Mm. People see the error of your ways. You see what worked for you and what didn't work for you. Not many people are honest. Not many people are. I don't like this word because I don't think I'm whatever. But people have said some nice things about me. So okay, all right then. I can handle. Authentic is the word. Somebody has said that once or something, or twice. Once, I think, maybe twice. I'm not sure. And humble. Now, I don't say that about myself, but I can say it now because I know somebody said it. So weirdo streaming can make you better, but also it makes you look a little bit more narcissistic as well. Do you know what I mean? When you're not narcissistic, but it can start making you look narcissistic in a way. You know, there's a spectrum on this. It's massive. You know, I've definitely been narcissistic in my life in some points. Definitely, 100%. That's why I got to think about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, hang on. So if I'm watching this and I'm watching that and I'm listening to this and I'm thinking about my body in a bad way because I'm watching that and I'm thinking that that is what a woman should have on because of that, and you know, and then I'm watching movies that are filled with swearing, and I'm thinking that that's man, and then they're having fights, and that's man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking when I'm a kid, I used to like musicals and listen to the music. What went wrong then? When did it change? Why did I go from liking musicals and listening to musicals and being a child to wanting to be fucking a bad boy or some shit. I don't know. Fucking man, masculine man. Where did I learn that shit from? Yeah, it's a great movie. I don't know if you ever get a chance to watch movies. Watch 80s movies, Cabron. In American 80 movies. Very good movies. Very good movies. Come on, baby. Very nice. Watch them having a nice one. I think sometimes you think you're biased because it was your decade. Like I was born in the 70s, so 80s was my decade when I was more knowledgeable and a bit of a brain. I understood things. Um, or was the 80s actually better? Do you know what I mean? I genuinely believe the 80s were the best. Better than the 90s, better than the 2000s, better than the 2010s, better than the 2020s. So I didn't experience much of the 70s. I remember some of the music. I don't really experience, maybe I've experienced a couple of bad haircuts. Fuck me. Um, I'm not sure about the flares. I'm not sure if I ever had them. Might have done, don't know. Yeah. Shooting star, I slept a lot. I was like, what the fuck? At least I think 7 hours. Wasn't great sleep, but I'm happy. I reckon it's the Ashwagandha, or it's the grace of God. I did only just start taking the ashwagandha about 2 weeks before, and it all of a sudden I had an 8 hour sleep. Today I had about a seven, or I think. I didn't quite have the extra energy I had that last time. Felt alive last time. Felt like that's what my body should feel like. I remember this feeling. I found to 2000. 2000 kid. Yeah, but do you think the 2000s are better? If so, why? Or is it a thing where it's just that you like what you want to like because it was in front of you when you were a child? I like what I want because it was in front of me. Or was the 80s actually better? I genuinely think, inspirationally, I think the 80s have been better and more honest and true and not, hopefully, too narcissistic. I don't think. And I'm wondering about the other movies. I'm not sure. I think the 80s. Quite good for that. Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder, is it a kind of ego thing? I just think it's better because it's just mine, mine. It's like I won't let go. There's certain things I know I'm right on, and I know that I'm wrong on other things. But when I think I'm right about something, I want to talk about it. But I know when I keep going on about it, it sounds whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a rule I have now. It's like I used to know a lot about football. I used to know a lot about darts. I used to know a lot about things, and I never stick up for myself, or would never stand in front and stand up for myself and say what I knew was right. Because I was always right, just didn't want confident enough to say it. So I definitely try and say what I want to say now. Um, feel a bit nervousy sometimes when I say something. It sounds a bit bad, but fuck else can you say it sometimes? You know what I mean? I understand though. It's like kind of narcissistic outline is quite good if you're confident in yourself and you are positive that things will go right for you. That is really useful, but it's a bit fucking dark on the other side. Do you know what I mean? The real side of it. But the outline of it is quite a good trait to have. Some traits I think are quite useful. I just got to stay positive myself and keep my attempt of some form of vibe, whether that is just keeping my body clock going, whether that is running on that machine a few times a week, doing the odd jigsaw on it, whether that is trying to be positive in this game. That fucking lag really fucked me off though. Really fucking brings the whole thing down. Um, maybe I'll raise my vibe again for something. I pictured getting a drum set again, and I was thinking, let's see how Black Ops go. Or I was thinking about buying that expensive controller for the PlayStation 5, which is with the back buttons, and then I could play Apex on PS5 version, and I could play Black Ops on PS5 version, and then I could just transition across because I'm feeling a bit lazy. I don't want to use mouse and keyboard. I love the mouse, but I love the gamepad. I always said that the left analog stick is the only thing I would keep on the controller. The rest of it you can keep. Do you know what I mean? Fine line between being confident and yeah, I know. I think it's a good thing in a way. I think the words just negative connotation to it, just so sad. I definitely don't look things. What do they call it? A book by its cover. I definitely don't do that anymore. I might have the odd silly comment now and again, but I don't do that anymore. Definitely, I'm a time taker. Oh, Enya, man, she's epic. She's fucking epic. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh dear, I'm eating some of this shitty cake again, but I don't care. I nearly thought about making my own cake today, Cabron. Genuinely, I thought about you. You've given me the confidence, like the foundation inside of me to say, well, if he can fucking do it, imagine like a quiet ego's on the inside of me, a very naughty little ego. If he can fucking do it, I can do it too. That's a good thing. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Let's say it's half healthier. It's a positive in my book. See you later, mate. Yeah, I say Friday. Yeah, I'll play tomorrow. I'm trying. It's very quiet on here on a Friday, so it would have definitely been one of the nights I wouldn't have streamed in the future. We'll see. It never might happen again. You never know. At the moment, I'm not vibing it. I don't think it's gonna happen if I don't vibe it. But that fucking fish's testicles are fucking going up inside of him. That is fucking lush. Holy shit, man! You couldn't even do that for a billion. That is fucking epic. That's just epic. Who found that? Wait, the fuck? Is this real? It's out of the Bible, isn't it? Ain't saying much, but it looks a bit flat to me. I was hanging around with John. Yeah, water looks like it's dropping straight down to me, people. The only things you might and most likely mess it up, I had to throw the first I made because I fucked it up. It went perfect. You are got her in the end. The moment you get the mood going, you'll be cooking. Yeah, it'd just be nice to I'd just rather be like I used to be. Take a while. I have to play a game with no lag for a while to feel comfortable again. Like myself again, to be honest. That's what's going on inside. But I'm not doing anything worse than anybody else is doing. I'm just saying the truth. I'm not sitting here cheating and lying. Being honest. Fucking lush. So bad for you, but fuck it. I need to like this game again. The only way I'm gonna like this game is no lag, and it's got to look better because it's really like blurry on me, getting blurry. Decided tonight I can't go lower on my field of view. That's where I got to stay on this one. Come on, baby. Woohoo! Pull your energy back. You just need to play lag free for a while. Maybe enjoy a couple of evenings, and then I might be able to watch a movie on my own. You think about staying here. I can't see the staying here working because I don't want to struggle paying a mortgage. I don't believe that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be comfortable. I'm not here to struggle. It's totally different where you live. You know what I mean? I understand that. What we go through over here is different to what you go through over there. Shit, man. Get hell. Where's always my okay shirts, you fuckers? Verb to swear, and he went. I am who I am. I'd love to. I was doing it about 5 years ago. Just can't keep doing stuff where I keep getting destroyed. So I'm still ready to fight the good fight. Somebody else could lead. We're in chocolate now. Fuck's sake. See you later, mate. Have fun. 12 o'clock. Fuck me. What the fuck, man? I'm not even tired. Is that too much, dude? I'm not used to sleeping that long. I'm fucking on it now. I could have kept playing. What the fuck am I doing? I wasn't vibing it. John was way too quiet. I don't know what's up. Ritual. Gotta be good at prank side jumping. That is a number one tip for this game. And then your wall jumps, and that's your movement basically. And the rest of it is a few bits and bobs here and there. How was the rest of the game? Just knowing the map, knowing the terrain, knowing the guns, the recoils, knowing the legends. It's all mechanical stuff, you know? It's the right term. I think that's the right term. I don't know. Overcome, baby. Buy me a coffee. No, I'll buy a cup of tea. Hope things are good for you people. Mouth's really like kind of sticky. I think it's in my hair. Well, I didn't change the number. I don't want to fucking see that. I can't be asked. I've seen enough sick shit in my time. I've had enough. I've had a fucking enough. I've seen some sick. What a couple of them I have fucking nightmares on. You know what I mean? I've had fucking trauma on them. I didn't even fucking see them in real world. They part of my fucking. Well, one of them was fucking horrible. Part of my nightmares when I was not well. My body was really fucking up, and I was fucking on my own. I was having nightmares about this horrible shit I seen in some stuff. What did I open it for? Oh, oh, I look lush. What do I Lag is anything ruining my stream? Ruin it from a good thing to a bad thing. Trying to not moan about it too much, or I'm trying to still be a bit more higher, nicer, funnier, or just there's something going on in there. I'm just not great at it yet. I'm not as good as I was at it because it was real, I'm trying to bring it up a bit, practice doing it again, becoming a habit of doing it, um, turning the light switch on, forcing it over, trying to switch it over, be on the light side, something like that. Is that pretty deep? I don't know. Mm, Raging about fucking life. It pisses me off. Without that, I would be fine. No one would really know my shit. I would just be sitting here suffering in peace. Oh, fucking hell, man. Amazing. The psychological value of that. Lagging somebody out. Fucking hell. It was comical. What was that? Some tweets. Just, I love the scenario. It's just the fucking shit you're eating. The, like, oh, don't go off headset. Oh, no, I've got to go. It is late anyway. I'm going, people. Catch you later. My headset died. Never mind. Stop me talking about too much shit. Ain't talk about much though. Just dropping some truthies. Talking shit. Being a bit weird sometimes. Being a bit normal sometimes. Being a bit not normal sometimes. Just being what I am, people. For now. It will change. Everything changes. Remember that. Don't stop. Keep going. It can only change. 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 I'm going to make a song about it can only change. It sounds absolutely crap at the moment. I will admit that. See you later, people.